Hi, and welcome to Castanet's Week in Review. I'm Nich Johansen with your top stories from this week. Most of the residents evacuated from Joe Rich are back at home after the Philpott Road wildfire forced the evacuation of 474 homes on August 24th. As of Friday, the 465-hectare wildfire was 30% contained, and the evacuation order was cancelled for all but 18 homes. Despite the rapid growth of the blaze when it first began, due to strong winds and hot temperatures, no homes are believed to have been hit by the flames. Firefighters from 15 different municipal fire departments and the BC Wildfire Service battled the blaze for more than a week. The 118th Interior Provincial Exhibition took over Armstrong this week, running through until Sunday. Tens of thousands of people were expected to attend the fair, which boasts musical performances, farm displays, a petting zoo, and many food exhibits. On opening day alone, more than 17,000 people walked through the gates. The first-degree murder trial for the man accused of drowning his wife in Upper Arrow Lake, south of Revelstoke, in August 2010, continued in its second week. Laura Letts Beckett drowned while she was out boating with her husband, Peter Beckett, on the evening of August 18, 2010, while Peter was out fishing. The Crown wrapped up their case Tuesday with a family friend of the couple testifying that Peter had asked him if the maps on Google Earth showed a live feed, specifically of the area where the drowning took place. Defense began their submissions Friday and expect to finish with their evidence late next week. A convicted kidnapper and child rapist is being released somewhere into the Okanagan after serving part of a 14-year sentence. In 2006, Brian Abrosimo was convicted of several charges, including sexual assault, after hitting an 11-year-old and a 15-year-old with his van in 2004, gagging the 11-year-old, kidnapping her, and sexually assaulting her. Earlier that year, Abrosimo handcuffed a sex trade worker, pointed a gun at her, and sexually assaulted her. He's been released to a halfway house on a one-chance statutory release, with the support of a family member. The Lower Similkameen Indian Band is sick of waiting for access to ancestral burial grounds in Coston. The remains were unearthed 18 months ago in an orchard, and the band has been working since then to gain access to the private property.
The remains that were there are spread over about 1.5 acres. And if you see the soil piles that are there, those soil piles all have human remains in them, and there's bones and there's artifacts all through that. We have to screen all that. We want to recollect all the bones that we can so we can rebury them all at once together.
On Thursday, the LSIB held a Day of Action demonstration and said that they hadn't been given governmental permission by September 11th. They'd been moving on to the property regardless. That's it for this week's Week in Review. For Castanet News, I'm Nich Johansen.
Read letters to the editor in our letters section under the opinion button in the yellow masthead. Email your letters to letters@castanet.net.